Hello everyone, it's Sherry Webb, life coach, and the sun is really bright today. I'm out taking a walk. The sun is it's real bright, so I can't really see my screen, but I'm hoping that you guys can see me. So I had to come out here and get some fresh air because, you know, distraction is a real sneaky thing if you're not really being aware of what's going on. So, I came out here to take a walk, to get some exercise, to get some fresh air, to turn on Do Not Disturb on my phone, and to record this video because I wanted to speak to you all about distractions and not allowing distractions to throw you off course. So I was talking to a friend of mine today, and I made a comment. We were talking about how people will steal your time. They'll just steal your time, little minute by minute, second by second. They'll steal your time away from you if you allow them to. And when you're on a mission in life, when you have defined your purpose and you are clear on that fact, then time becomes of the essence. That's the way I'll put it. Time is of the essence because you then understand the value of time. So when you understand the value of time, you recognize when things have become a distraction because it throws you off course. It takes away, it steals your focus. It steals your focus, and it's a real subtle thing sometimes if you're not really careful. And I'm speaking about myself. So yeah, this is why I'm out here, is because I realized that I'm actually really distracted right now, and it's come really, and the distraction has happened kind of real subtle, like a phone call here, a text there, an email here and there, and next thing you know, I haven't gotten anything, well, I won't say anything, but I haven't gotten as much accomplished today as I had planned to. Now, granted, I couldn't sleep last night because there's another thing about when you have a purpose. Your purpose will keep you up at night. So there was a video that I was editing and I couldn't sleep. So I was up from let me turn around because the wind is really blowing and I don't know if you guys can hear me. Anyway, so I woke up around midnight and I was up until about 3 working on this video. And regardless, I finally got back to sleep after doing some work. And then, I slept a few more hours, then got back up to start working again. And lo and behold, my phone starts ringing and texts start coming through and emails start coming through. And I'm trying to catch up on emails. And, and that's when I realized, I have got a gazillion distractions. So my message today is become aware of, you have to become aware of the people, the things, I don't know, the things, the stuff, that gets in the way of your focus, that gets in the way of what you're supposed to be accomplishing. And sometimes you gotta shut it all down. And me being the kind of person I am, you know, it's hard for me to just shut people off and cut them off sometimes, but it's necessary. So if you know that you have something that you need to get done, I don't care if it's just like, okay, I need to focus on completing this task right now. So you have to you have to shut everything out. You know what I mean? Like really focus. And I have developed the skill I have actually developed the skill to focus, so I can get like mad focus, like laser focus, where I'll shut everything out. But just here lately, I've allowed myself to become distracted. And distraction is a time stiller. It steals your time. So if you have something to do, you have some goals you want to accomplish, and I'm talking about like even short term and long term goals. You have to, this little girl out on her scooter, you have to shut things off. Oh man, something just blew in my eye. You have to shut things off. You have to cut people off. You have to cut your phone off. You know, seriously. Or next thing you know, your time, it'll be a minute. Your minute, will turn into an hour. Your hour will turn into half a day. Your half a day will turn into the full day. And then the next thing you know, your time is all gone. God, I really got something in my eye. Next thing you know, your time has been stolen from you. So make sure, and it requires being really aware, and understanding the value of time. So once you become aware of the value of time, it's like it's not something that you think about. You just realize, oh shoot, the time is ticking. And I'll say that I believe that you become more aware of time when you actually have something to accomplish. If you have a mission, a goal, something to accomplish. So you know how you set aside like a certain time to get something done. Let's take, for instance, like going to school. We'll use that. Or losing weight. I always like to use losing weight. You want to lose weight for something, your wedding. You have a wedding coming up. You want to lose 20 pounds. And your wedding is in, let's say, 3 or 4 months. So because you have this mission, you have a goal set, you are super sensitive, hyper aware of the time that it's going to take to lose this weight and how much time you have left to lose this weight, to lose this 20 pounds. So you become very, very aware of time because now you have a goal you have something to strive towards. So now you become aware of time and you understand the value of time. So a lot of people, most people, I won't say most people because there's, a lot of people have goals or whatever. But there's a lot of people that don't really have big dreams or goals or whatever. But I'll say this, when you have like a purpose and you have like goals to accomplish, like the losing weight, to get married by a certain time, you become aware of time. That's what I'm trying to say. Sorry, I'm losing my track because it's distractions. It's people around me. I'm distracted. So yeah, when you become aware of time, because you have a goal, then time goes it can go really, really fast. And you understand that if you don't remain focused, if you're not determined, and if you don't remain focused, and if you don't shut some things off and cut out the distractions, that you want to accomplish your goal. So that's my message for today. I want you all, and you have to be intentional. That's another thing. You have to be intentional when you're trying to develop a certain area of your life or a certain skill per se. You have to become very intentional. Like this has been my new goal has been to learn to or develop the skill to become non-reactive. And I got that term, and I know it's not like a new term or anything. I don't think. But I was listening to Kevin Hart's audiobook, his new book. I can't remember the name of it. I just can't. But anyway, I was listening to his audiobook, and he was talking about becoming non-reactive to things and people and situations and things that arise, because when you become non-reactive, you can keep it pushing. You can stay focused, basically. So I've been working on learning the skill or developing or enhancing or strengthening my skill of being non-reactive to situations, people, whatever, as it comes up in life, so that I can remain focused and accomplish my goals. Well, lo and behold, as I always say, whenever you set a goal or whatever, you want to accomplish something new or strive to become better, or you say, I'm going to do this now. Lo and behold, as life will have it, it always sends you exercises. I'm going to call it exercises. You know how you get tests in school to see if you know what you think you know, if you know what you've been studying? So, lo and behold, things have come my way to test me to see if I was going to react. And I must say that when you set out to do something different, you better be aware. You better be very intentional, or else you can be thrown off. You can't forget the goal you're trying to accomplish, right? Or else stuff come up and it's really just test. And unless you're aware of what's going on, you could easily be thrown off of your goal. So without going into specifics, well, I can give a little bit of specifics. Some of it is very personal, you know what I'm saying? But I don't mind sharing some of my personal stuff. A lot of it, quite honestly. So yesterday, here's an example of me like learning to practice being non-reactive. Yesterday I had my whole day laid out. My whole day, I'm gonna do A, B, C, D at 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 10 o'clock, whatever. Had my whole day laid out. And before I could even really get started, I started getting tags and everything. This is like at 6 o'clock in the morning. Okay, I'm gonna have to turn around again because the wind done shifted. Lord. Okay, just when you think you're in control, God show up like you ain't in control, turn around. Anyway, so everything in the world, and no matter how much I tried to get back on track yesterday, something else kept coming up, something else. But instead of me, they dog be, ooh, y'all know we don't do big old dogs, we don't know. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So I'm gonna stay real calm and be cool. This dog look like cool job. So, well, to me it does. Anyway, so everything in the world kept coming up to throw me off. And lo and behold, it was important. It was something very, very important. You know what I'm saying? So I had to be there. So, but instead of like the old me back from 5 years ago, 6, 7 years ago, Sherre from the block would have been super irritated. That's my other alter ego that I've left behind. Sherre from the block. We don't want her to come out. because she keep me from moving forward in life. But anyway, I was able to not, I won't say I didn't react, but I didn't react in a bad way. So, or it didn't move me to the point of throwing me off. It was just like, oh, okay, this is what I have to do now, or this is what I'm doing now, or, that was pretty much um, my disposition on things coming up that kept trying to throw me off. All right, so I told that story to tell you all to learn to become non-reactive, to that when you set a goal, that life will surely bring you exercises. We use the word test. Most people say, oh, life is going to send you tests. Life is going to send you a test. And life does send you tests. You know what I'm saying? Life will send you tests. But I like to call it exercises. Because exercises means that you're working out to get better. So if you don't, if you're not a good test taker like me, I don't do real. So what I was saying is, before my phone cut off, I'm sitting in my car charging my phone because it was about to die. But if you're not a good test taker like me, then you are all good with exercises, right? Because I'm here for the exercises. I'll show up. I'm going to show up for exercise because I know I'm getting better in the area. I know I'm strengthening muscles that I need to strengthen, that type of thing. So, look at the things that when you're trying to improve in a certain area and you're trying to keep distractions from stopping your progress or slowing you down, look at working on that area when things come your way to test you. Look at those tests as exercises, and that those exercises are helping you to get better in an area. So that is my word for today. I want to share that with you guys. Believe it or not, even though, I'm not big on titles and all of that, I'm a life coach, but the crazy part about it is every time I put a word out there to help somebody else, it helps me. So I'm actually feeling better now that I've gotten out or got some fresh air. I'm feeling more focused. I'm feeling like I can get back to what I needed, back to the business of doing what I intended to do before I had to leave out of my house and come out here and get some air and do a little meditating and talking with you guys. So now, I'm about to get back and get focused. And sometimes, you have to develop whatever works for you to get you back focused when you get distracted. I know what works for me. It's exercising, it's meditating, it's praying, it's disconnecting, and, shutting off those things that distract me so that I can focus. It's not being rude, it's not being mean. It's self-love. You have to do what's best for you. So always keep that in mind, especially if you're like someone who feels obligated to be there for others. Keep it in mind that it's self-love when you take time out for yourself and you do what's best for you. So y'all like and subscribe to my channel. Please like it, please subscribe, please share, because even if it doesn't help you, there's someone out there that is struggling in these areas that I discussed, and by you sharing, it can actually reach that person. And those are the people I'm trying to reach. So if it's not for you, that's cool, but please share it. You know what I mean? Please share it, because this is my purpose. This is part of my purpose. And so I have a responsibility to try to reach those that I'm supposed to reach. So even if it's not you, that's why I say, please share it. Tell other people about my channel, because it took me a while to get to this point, but I'm here now and I'm ready. So, and I need to reach whoever I need to reach. I need to reach my tribe. Y'all be blessed. Until next time.